everything's been free, which is incredible of the people to do
Yeah.
it, but we want to go back and pay people
Yeah.
when money's coming in, um, which wasn't part of the promise. We weren't like, oh, we'll pay you later. They really all did it for free. We were planning to pay some people, and they said it's okay, you don't have to, which
Yeah.
is so kind. But no, we're trying to make money from it so that we can go back and pay them, and hopefully fund the next project, which is really hard because no one wants to pay for music these days. But
That's like a thing though, right? Like, but why? Is it just a German thing?
then no one wants to pay for music.
Yeah.
It's a Spotify thing mostly, and that's not like Spotify's a demon. They save people are getting lots and lots of money from Spotify, which is better than what would have happened if Spotify didn't exist, which
Yeah.
was piracy. But it does mean that everyone who
Yeah.
which is
Fair.
like,
That's
yeah,
facts. Facts.
it's just-
Facts. That's true.
So the Spotify does have an important role, but the other two kind of sides of it is now people listen to upwards of 60 hours of music a month on average, like more than 2 hours a day, and they think that paying 30 cents a day is like how much that's worth because they're only paying 10 euros a month.
Yeah.
So people are really like, oh, and also they don't see it leave their bank account. They're not like doing a transaction. It's like, oh, this is automatically taken out. It's paid for Spotify. So you don't think about I'm paying for the music I'm listening to.
Yeah.
So there's like a perception that paying for listening to music should be free, which is terrible for music as a culture. And I mean, yeah, we all complain about it as artists, but really, that's our problem. We still get to be artists, which is really cool, but it's really bad for music as a culture. And I think we'll see how it goes with AI. But also the other side of Spotify is that they have like this whole spiel of, oh, we're here for the independent artists, like we're doing this thing.
Yeah.
Daniel Ek, who's the CEO, posted on Twitter this week that now that the cost of making music is effectively zero, which is not true, blah, 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 which is, he's just incredibly disconnected from music. And it's terrible that the person, someone who's in control of basically a monopoly share of the music consumption market has no idea how music works.
But like, has he any background in music?
No, he's a software developer.
Okay.
Obviously he's had to like learn about music for doing Spotify, but every year they release a report which is saying like, this is how much money we've accumulated for artists this year, and they recently announced a price increase and a pay decrease to artists in the same announcement recently, which was disguised as like, now you'll be able to get audiobooks and we're only going up €1. And it's like, yeah, because if you do that, you can pay less taxes for the content on your platform, which goes to GEMA, which is the songwriting rights organization. And the other end of that is we as artists see less money. And probably authors are going to get fucked by it as well. I don't know, but I would imagine it's not great. Also, they have discovery mode, which is a way that you can say, show my music to more people, and I'll take less of a cut, which was branded as like, now if you're independent and you're not getting so much money anyway, we can show your music to more people. But it actually puts every artist on the platform through a bit of a prisoner's dilemma where it's like, if everyone does it, then Spotify just gets a bigger cut and the rest of us don't actually get any more seen. But also big labels who are shareholders in Spotify and will get paid by Spotify getting paid more will put all of their artists on discovery mode.
Yeah.
So it's like a prisoner's dilemma, except one of the prisoners can get out, and that's the labels. So it's kind of left independent artists as like we just get shown to less people, or we take the label side and get paid less money, and probably not shown to many more people.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe people should just start pirating music again, and that's fine, and use the money to buy merch and pay for shows. I think that's probably better for music as a culture.
Yeah.
Or switch to Apple Music or Tidal, both of which pay artists better and are cheaper currently if you're in the US.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my little Spotify rant.